Hello and welcome. I'm your host Elizibar. And if you saw my reviews of Kaiju, I guess it was review since it was only one video of Kaiju Score 1 and 2, you'll know I really enjoyed reading them. I had an absolute blast. I had a great time. They were a lot of fun. Like, what more do you want in a comic book than to sit down, read it, and go, you know what? I had a ton of fun. That's exactly what happened. So, hey, how does number 3 live up to that? Well, first, the cover showcases a different character. I kind of like that. We've had a different character on the cover of each issue. That's kind of fun. It's got a flexible cardstock cover. It's pretty good stuff. It does kind of have the problem that like the DC Black Label books, like the White Knight books have, where the cover wants to float. But hey, whatever. It's a cool cover. I dig it. It really showcases stuff that happens in the book, and I really appreciate that. These cables feature prominently in the book. He features prominently in the book. The knife features prominently in the book, but I'm not going to talk about that one. Oh, even the chum right there features prominently in the book. So everything on the cover, everything in here, is in the book. That's amazing. And, we've talked about this cover enough. Let's just flip this open. We get a quick rundown on the two giant monsters here, right at the start. So there's the one that they were counting on, and there's the one that showed up to do battle with the one they were counting on. Now, we don't have a giant monster battle in this issue. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that. This issue is like the setup. So they've done like all their heist stuff. They've gotten ready for the heist. Something went bad in issue 2. And now this is the setup as they change plans. Because you've got like the plan, you execute the plan doesn't work, you make a new plan. And that's where we're at here, is they're working on the new plan. So you can see there's a lot of like social combat in the dialogue here, as different people jockey for position in their little crew. You've got the guy who's working for the guy who financed this thing, who's a jerk. You got a guy who's down on his luck, a lady who's impersonating a safecracker, but she is a safecracker, so maybe that's not too bad. And the mastermind. Yeah, you got to have the mastermind. Without the mastermind, your plot will not work. So this whole section here is them coming up with a plan as the monsters posture. They execute the plan, and then things go wrong. So let me, see, they're going to use the monsters and these big, thick cables here to pull the safe out so that they can move the safe and work on the safe outside of the monster combat zone. If you've ever seen whichever one of the Fast and Furious movies it was, they were dragging a safe around the streets of, was it Rio de Janeiro? I forget which one that was. Was it Furious 5? I totally don't remember. It's the only one I've actually seen. It's totally the only Fast and Furious movie I've actually seen, and it was a lot of fun. And they totally have like 2 trucks, I think, and they're dragging a gigantic bank safe down the street. It's impossible, crazy super physics, and I think they're going to do, at least for a moment, something kind of similar. Now, of course, things go wrong in the plan. Giant monster. So they actually bust. Let me show the chum. Hold on. They bust out the chum. Boom. And then after they do that, Giant Monster starts moving. She's on the move. Thank you, Vin Scully, for that excellent play-by-play. Good sarcasm. And then, sniff, and she goes the wrong way. So something goes wrong. So now we got to come up with a plan C. We got to improvise. And man, look at the perspective on this. The crazy foreshortening. This almost looks like if this wall was curved right here, this would almost look like a fisheye lens effect, man. It's great stuff. These little panels right here really show off the dynamicism. Yeah, that's a word. That's a word, people. Dynamicism of the art and the artist. The storytelling is brisk. The betrayal, the stuff going the wrong way, all that stuff. It feels good. It feels very visceral. There's just an advertisement on the back. I was hoping there was something cool on the back. Anything cool I can show in here that's not going to reveal plot line? Let's see. There's a preview for some of their book. Maniac of New York. That sounds kind of interesting. But yeah, this whole issue is building up. It's showing how they're reacting, improvising, and then the monsters are continuing their build up to the fight, getting ready to have a throwdown. Because the main character explains, like the monsters, they when they're going to have their fight, they get in there and then they posture for a while. It's just like a giant monster movie, right? You know, you got like Godzilla and Titanosaurus. Titanosaurus is going like burr, 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 burr. Godzilla's like meow or whatever, and they like pose and like that for a little while. As they're building up, like they're activating their like energy reserves, and so that's what's going on during this, which gives them a little bit of time. They explain how like the protocols for the different monsters are different. So like the one that was there, they don't have to keep like a 1 mile perimeter. But the new monster that showed up is much more aggressive and goes after helicopters and stuff. So now they have like a 15-mile perimeter, giving our main characters here more of a chance to work on stuff. I'm having a blast with this series, and I hope you guys check this out because it is definitely worth your time to check it out. You all take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Sure, up to you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.